I need to watch my diet. I need to watch my diet tonight. So, but I still feel like playing. I haven't scrambled in a while. I'm a little. I'm hoping I we see like lots of food that doesn't flare up my appetite too much. Lots of maybe a few sad hot dogs, maybe the usual cold French fries with a cold piece of cheese on top of it. Our bread with like empty loaves of bread with supposedly cheese in them that you can't see. That kind of food. But we'll see in a moment. We'll get started right now with Scrandle for today. Well, I'm a little bit hungry looking at both of these. Oh well. Uh, okay. I mean, they both look pretty good. What are people in the mood for? Just a simple little hot dog with some nice looking juicy red green peppers. They got the seeds in them, so you're gonna get the spice. You're gonna get the jalapeno spice, and I like that myself. I don't know what the scramblers are gonna pick here, so I'll just choose the one I want, and it's the hot dog. Oh, we're voting. This is the bonus round. I just noticed. Okay, well I just fretted over that for nothing. I did what I was supposed to. I picked the one I wanted, and it was a hot dog. I like spice. I like burning my mouth on things, and those look like pretty good jalapenos to me. They won me over. Steak and peppercorn sauce are a pretzel and a hot dog sans bun. I'm assuming the bun was not included by request. Obviously, I mean, free for volunteers. People are going to go for the free, more delicious looking food probably, even though technically, as always, it's not really free. I always got to point this out. I mean, well, in this case, I guess it kind of is free, because free for volunteers instead of free as part of a vacation package or whatever. That's rather generous. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is not helping. This is not flaring up my appetite. Neither of these things are. Just some. I love the description of this popcorn. Half eaten from the ground. Someone found this and picked it up and took a picture of it and submitted it to Scrandle. I mean, the bread looks fine on that hot dog. It doesn't have any condiments on it, so it looks kind of sad, but I've seen much worse hot dogs on Scrandle. Oh, people want the free. They want the free stuff that's found on the ground, huh? Oh, I see how it is, Scrandlers. I see what kind of. I see your true nature now. You will just eat anything you find as long as it doesn't cost money. Well, I can understand. So okay, I won't be too judgmental. Speaking of stuff that doesn't cost money, this potato sandwich is only 55 pounds. That is pretty good. Deal. That's from is that Egypt? Okay. And then pretty good chicken tenders for 20 fucking pounds. Are people going to go for the deal? I mean, the chicken tenders look like, they look more mouth-watering, as it were. Okay. People don't want to deal. I'm really just the inconsistency here, man. People want the deal, or do they not want the deal? Which is it, Scrandle? Can you make up your mind, please? Steak and rice. That looks pretty good. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing you get at a stadium. Chicken and mushroom pie. That looks fine. It'd be nice if you could see what's inside it, of course. For all we know, it could be uncooked. You don't know. We don't know for sure. It's a surprise. It doesn't say if it includes the beer or not. If it's only 575 pounds, I'm assuming it does not include the beer. Okay, this is an odd thing to eat at a stadium, but sure. Oh, well, it's in Japan, so maybe they do eat stuff like that all the time. Alright, salt and pepper chicken looks pretty nice and colorful, and from the test kitchen. They're testing out a new kitchen, I guess. And then a very, very British meal over here. British as fuck. pie, mashed peas, and gravy all mashed together. Yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Foot long sausage roll. That seems like significantly more than a foot. I don't have my measuring stick on hand, but just eyeballing it, it seems to be at least 2 feet. I mean, if you're gonna false advertise, understating it, I suppose, is a more honest way to do it. Cod and chips with more British stuff here. Oh, they're both British, but this is very British. Cod and chips with mushy peas, halloumi, and chaat. Is that how you pronounce it? Masala. I'll go for this. I would devour that sausage roll, don't get me wrong, but the one on the right is the prettier one that I figured people would go for. A double cheeseburger that looks quite like it was taken out of the freezer. And an ice cream sandwich that, you know... is that Indonesia? I mean... Usually when people make ice cream sandwiches, it's not literally in a piece of bread, but that's probably how they do it over there. I won't be insensitive. It's only 50 pounds. And it looks like a nice little bite. The hamburger just doesn't do anything for me. Okay, people want the burger. Nobody likes sweet things around here. Chili cheese fries. Our chips and curry sauce. Well, this one's prettier. People are probably... The one on the left is prettier. The people are probably gonna... Hold on a second. Let me fix this. Turn that pointer back on. Hey, there we go. I voted for it on accident. That's what I was going to vote for anyway. Alright. You have to click on the window for the pointer to appear. Steak and mushroom pie. Supposedly there is a steak and mushroom in there somewhere. Just squint really hard, maybe you can see it. Hot dog and beer. Man. Gotta pay 19 pounds for a hot dog and beer in the United States these days, huh? Sounds about right. Okay. A slice of pizza. I'm hoping it didn't come like that. Apparently whoever bought this dug right into it. It doesn't look like a good pizza to me. It's a cheap little pizza slice. It's got nothing. It looks like it has no toppings. I don't know. Doesn't look particularly warm to me. This is an interesting looking cottage pie. I like how it looks. I like it's a pretty design. Like a little flower, like you're eating a rose, like you're eating a bud, a flower bud. Blue, that's about to bloom. You're putting it in your mouth before it blooms, and it'll bloom inside your mouth, and your mouth will be full of flower. So I vote for this. Okay, 7 out of 10 is fine. We'll do one more before we move on to the randomizer. Baby elephant, baby eagle. Sorry, baby elephant is a different song. This is baby eagle. Baby eagle, baby eagle, baby eagle. Cheeseburger that looks like microwaved. Looks like a microwaved cheeseburger with a Madri. Hello, Reki. Hope the fight with Aghanim went fine. Hope he didn't give you too many blue balls. As you can see, I couldn't hold out too much longer. I had to go randomize. It was calling me. It was telling me to do it right now. Hello Raiders, I'm Jacqueline. I'm doing a Scrandle right now. I do various things on my channel for fun. Nice to meet you too, Soda Pop. Hello Jessa, hello Matcha, hello Physicist, hello Isolated Thinker. Thank you for a follow. Subscription rather. Yeah. I'm I'm looking at food now. Thank you for the follow. And hoping that it won't make me too hungry because I gotta watch my diet. But I haven't scrandled in a long time, and I was like, yeah, it's about time I did that. Yeah. Hello, Reki. Hello. Oh, okay. Well. You have to go after Zelda. She's your girl. She's Linkle's girl. That's how the story went, as I recall. Okay. We're gonna take a look over it here. I was lamenting this cheeseburger that looks like it reminds me of the cheeseburgers I'd get in like high school at the snack bar. Something I regret doing, by the way. I shouldn't have gone to the snack bar and bought food instead of like getting the food that was given to me as part of the lunch program. Doing so encouraged schools to start charging for food for students, which never should have been a thing. Anyway, we'll vote for this. I am assuming Linkle is one of the sprites in the selection. It's definitely a lot easier to get a custom sprite in the randomizer since it's built right in, and there's like 50 sprites there, and I would assume Linkle is one of them. Yeah, I don't know for sure though, but she's gotta be. Hey, Soda Pop, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody, I appreciate that. I like the look of this bratwurst. It looks pretty good. This lumpia looks like a nicer. Where are they? They don't seem to be in a stadium. They seem to be just standing in the middle of a street. Maybe they're watching a street fight. And it's only 45 cents. It's prettier than the bratwurst. I could put my face into that bratwurst though. I don't know. I'll vote for the prettier one. Yeah. Yeah, for the Linkle sprite, I just kind of usually when I look for custom sprites and stuff, I just kind of do a search on the retrohacks.com page. I think that's what it is. And like that's the only one I could find where it was just like a custom sprite from the go. I'm not sure how usually custom sprites are done in Link to the Past without the randomizer. But sprite something, huh? I'll keep that in mind. This is what the Scrandle experience is. You look at foods and you wonder if people are okay. For real. Chili cheese tots. Ooh, okay. Knowing that they're tots. Knowing that there's no meat in here kind of scares me now. This is a chicken tenders with fries, and I thought it was with a pint, but it's with a soda. It's a pint-colored soda. It's there to trick you into thinking you're going to get turned when you're not really. It's expensive, but I think it's close. It's close. People went for the cheaper one. Take care, Soda Pop. I don't know if I said hello, Fusion. Hello, Fusion. Pie, chips, peas, and gravy, very, very, very British, are a slice of Victoria sponge. Both are mystery prices. Lurk away. I will try to be as relaxing as possible. We'll go with the meat pie. All right, more British pea flavored stuff. Pea as in you know that pea, not the other pea. Butter pie and chips. Our chicken tenders and waffle fries. Again, okay. People voted for the deal last time they saw these chicken tenders. These are the same. We've seen these chicken tenders before too. Same old chicken tenders. Okay. Nobody wants to mushy peas. Okay, I see how it is. Bucket of pickle chips. It's a tiny-ass bucket. That's a cute little bucket. Panini. Alright. That's just a beer. I mean, I guess that counts. And it's Coors? Why are they serving Coors in England? And look at It's half a pint of cores, the rest is head. They didn't do a very good job dispensing your cores, sir. It's cores. I can't vote for that. Alright, nobody else could either. Jesus Christ. That could have been like a hot dog with a piece of cheese on in a tortilla, and I still would have voted for that over a cores. The festive deal looks pretty delicious. Chips, stuffing, pigs in a blanket, and gravy. I like pigs in a blanket a lot. Those are cute little pigs in a blanket. They're little tiny. They look kind of like grubs, but like not entirely. They still look appetizing and stuff. Thanks for the subscription, Tengu Jamini. Hey, you're awesome. I'm going to say that people probably voted for the festive deal over this sausage bap. A pie that is flying at you at a high speed. It's going to hit you right in the face. You can sort of make out what happens before it strikes you in the eye and puts your eye out and kills you. Or another one of these ice cream sandwiches from Indonesia. I think people will vote for not getting killed by a pie. Nope. Nobody likes those ice cream sandwiches between bread. They just hate those. So, what the fuck is this? Yeah. This is artesian food, is what it is, huh? This is what artisans make. This is like what they put on donuts in donut shops where they charge you like $6 for a donut, except they're doing it to hot dogs now, I guess. These aren't the most appetizing chicken tenders, but I could see people voting on this as like a joke. Like look at this. Look at this thing. I'm gonna just vote for it. I'm gonna vote for it, Mike, too. Okay, all right. That just looks so bad. All right, 6 out of 10. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll deal. I'll deal with my. It's still more than 50%. I'm sure they tasted really fine. They just weren't presented very well. Sometimes presentation means a lot in these Scrandle votes. I'm not sure what Scrandle 1 was. I never quite knew that. I got into Scrandle before, after rather, the sequel hit. Okay. I need to open this. Hold on a second. What kind of seed will it be today? Yeah, I didn't feel like turning that or the Padia picture off. I just had them all ready to go. Okay. Hope everyone is having an okay night. I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I'm getting sleepy too easily. I'm going to try to like fight that a little bit more these days. I went out in the sun today because it was a very go out in the sun type of day here in Seattle. Which hasn't been happening often as it should in April. Flippers, huh? That is Padia. She's in the upper right there. One of the cuties from Jagalia Lost. Wow. Uncle had everything for me. Where do I go next? I guess I'll go to my usual place next. I could do flipper checks right now just to be kooky. What in the world? Okay. They're giving me too many things. I'm going to be paralyzed with choice pretty soon. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry, Tengu. That sucks. Ugh. Talking to insurance. HE pool. Yeah, it's giving me too many things. It can be nice, but also very scary. Oh hell yeah! Give me those. I'm gonna eat them up. Oh, okay. 4 is enough. I don't need more bombs. I got plenty of those. Okay, well, at least getting the glove like that probably means I don't have to fight Aghanim. You, I'll take you. They're gonna give me all these progression items and no sword for like 10 dungeons. That's how this will go. I want to do more with that supervillain, Sona. Wouldn't it be cool if I made a VTuber of it? I don't know if I stream enough to have alternate. Well, I kind of already have alternates, but like an actual alternate character, full character. But you know, I guess there's no rules against that. Bottle before town. I can talk to the sick kid. Uh-huh. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, okay. I see a not getting anything for quite some time in my future. And I'm probably right about there just not being a sword and a seed. That's what kind of seed this is going to be, huh? Or, you know, it could continue being nice to me, just nonstop. Okay. Uh-huh. That's Dark World access. I don't have the pearl yet. Let us see just continues being like this and I beat it in like 50 minutes. Wouldn't that be neat? Okay, well, I got nothing to say anymore. Now I can do all of Death Mountain. See, here we go. Paralyzed by choice already. Should I do that? I'm thinking maybe. Now this means that the Moon Pearl could be pretty much anywhere, which is okay, I guess. Like, sure, why not? I can check this already. Alright, I won't, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the thing. Man, that happens sometimes. I don't get why. This is a MS... What am I doing? I don't have a sword. This is an MSU I made including East 1 and 2 songs from the, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. From the PC-88. Mostly East 1, some East 2. Actually, I'll continue, because there's a place to dig. Thank you. This, there's another East pack in the list, but that wasn't quite right for me. I'll take it. Alright. Death Mountain, sure. Sure. There's some tweaks I still need to make to this pack, and I might... Well, I'll probably never do them, but... It's okay as it is. Yeah. If you haven't played East, I highly recommend you do it sometime. It's especially the PC Engine version, our TurboGrafx version, as some know it. It is... If I had I need to make like a top 100 games list, but if I had one right now, it would be #1. Motherfucker, I knew that was going to happen right when I was going to get to the save point, those rocks. That's fine. This game was being too nice to me. Oh, I start here? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was a continue point. Okay. Well, hell, I thought I was going to start all the way back at Sanctuary and get all the way back here. But no, I'll take that. Kind of a mean way to find out, but that's Death Mountain for you. Holy shit, dude. That's how it goes. Oh yeah, the old man. The old man is the continue point. Okay. How nice.
This guy has acquired abilities of the Dark Gundam with the help of KOG!
Getting through Death Mountain with 3 hearts is a challenge. I gotta, without a sword even, gotta make it around these guys. And the freaking rocks. Fuck me. I can continue here. Alright. Alright, you. I hope it's worth it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're fine. I don't know why I did that. Kyoji! He's the best. What are you? Oh, I hate going through all this just to get it, but whatever. I get a hint too. I don't know. It says that. Oh, I have the hammer. Never mind. I forgot. I forgot about all these things they keep shoving in my mouth. The seed. A unique item is near your uncle. I'm aware of that. But yeah, I can't fight Moldorm now. I can't skip Tower of Hera, but it's a short dungeon anyway. Is it a pendant dungeon, though? Okay. I forgot already. Was it Desert or Tower of Hera that was red? Don't want to push the button again, so I'll just do them both. Sure. I seem to be getting killed a lot. How do I guess I have to use a hammer. Wait, can't do that. Here was red. Okay, thank you. I gotta go here. Okay. This might be tricky with just a hammer. Well, these guys aren't... Nah, they'll be fine. Although, unless I'm facing downward. Should I... Okay, hopefully the last item will just be right here. Wah! I'm being chased. Okay, it's a good thing I opened up those jars. So I got the titty mitts, didn't I? Alright. Alright, I see how it is. Just give me even more places to go. I still don't have the... Well, where the hell's the crystal? That's the question. Which one of the 7,000 available? Ooh, okay. Sometimes you try to walk by Trolldorm and he just pushes you right into the worst possible location. It's a bit crazy. It's a bit nutty. You motherfucker. What the fuck is this pattern? I'm not very good at Moldorm in general, unfortunately. That's like my weakest thing about randomizing. But, he's not being nice right now. Okay. Keep going in circles like that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be a little safer. Okay. Alright, thank you. Thanks for the follow! Alright, we're done here. If I wanted to, I could check what I need for Turtle Rock. Oop. Why'd I do that? I mean, I might as well. I got the mirror and everything. Get away from there, please. Ugh! Pearl will be up here, yeah. Oh. Alright. What do I need here? I don't like it when Swamp Palace is optional. I don't like it when Thieves Town is optional either. Alright. But Ice Palace is not optional. Okay. Arrows. I wasn't paying attention. Is there something I can actually get up here? Well, I can get killed. Go into the turtle. Go into Death Mountain with 5 hearts was kind of a risky gambit, I'm beginning to see. Alright, we'll walk back. This should be a faster seed, but it's not going to be because I keep making the silliest mistakes, like dying over and over. Super Checky Cave. I just want to do Paradox and not die. That's all I really want. Are you fucking... I can't fight him this direction. Okay, fine. The mini Moldorms are also trolls, as you all have noticed. Okay. Give me that. Okay. Okay. So many things take away an entire heart. I'm going to go the safe way. I could go use the mirror, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, I gotta fight these Moldorms in the next room with a hammer. What was I thinking going this way? What was I doing? Where's my head? I should have done the flipper checks first. Okay. I gotta use a bomb here. Yeah, it figures. Alright, the heck do I do next? I guess we'll do back of escape. We could do King's Tomb as well. I guess we'll do everything. Whoop. When I said it would take forever for me to get a sword, I wasn't, like, literally asking for that to happen, you know? Can I... Yeah, okay. You can do it without a sword. Well, I do need that. I've been dying a lot. I haven't done Moldorm Cave yet, but I don't want to. So we'll do Aqueduct. I think with Moldorm Cave, I'll just use bombs. But, you know, fine. Kind of didn't want to actually take that, but I did. My heart was filled with avarice. Ledge is nothing. I think I will just do all the water checks I can before I do Moldorm Cave and hope that I get somewhat better weapon. Like, the hammer's alright. Not for Moldorms, though. Mm-hmm. There's still 3 items in Castle Escape, too. I'll just do the flippers. Hi, Penny. How is living going? I got just so many places the Moon Pearl could be. So many. Too many. I like having, like, almost every item in the game and no Dark World access. It's kind of funny. Kind of a funny joke. Do you mind, crabs? I checked. It wasn't there. Okay. Oh, he wanted to do it. He wanted to get me. So bad. All these items and no sword, no armor. Nothing to really help me get anywhere, actually. Just stuff to make finding things harder. That's all this really did. Nice. Not that I need to save money. Okay, I'll take that. Makes me wish I did the water checks before I did Death Mountain. But oh, well. I'm sure there's a Moon Pearl up here somewhere. I'd pay 500 buckaroos for one. Wow. Now that's what I call a life lesson. Castle Escape. God, are they really gonna make me do Moldarm Cave with the fucking hammer? Is that what they're gonna do? If I could use, like, both the hammer and the cape at the same time, that would be something. I think what I might do is just use these excess funds and buy as many bombs as I can have and use those. Something's in Dark Cross. The Moon Pearl's going to be in the very last place I check. So it goes. I don't remember pressing L that many times. I remember pressing it one less time than that. God, it's totally going to be in Moldarm Cave. It's totally going to be in Moldarm Cave. It's going to be there. 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 But I don't care. I'm going to do every single check I can before I go there. Because I'm that kind of stubborn bunny. Cool. I'm not unhappy with that. Okay, I will do Moldarm Cave now. I mean, I've got freaking armor to do it with. How bad could this possibly go, right? I got the hubris to not even take hearts before I leave. Alright. I was so scared of this place. And it was just fine. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, that's where the sword was hiding. No Moon Pearl. I wonder where the Moon Pearl could be. I wonder at this point. We're going to be checking Eastern Palace, looks like. It is a green pendant dungeon. Old things are possible with Patio. They sure are. What if it turns out it's on the pyramid and I have to actually fight Aghanim after all? I've had a seed like that. Boy. Aside from Eastern Palace, I can check the bat, the magic bat. And that's it. Those are the only checks left, other than, you know, just going to do Aghanim. Hello, Eerie. How you doing? This seed is going about how I thought it would go. As soon as all those items were tossed in my face. I don't know why I went this direction. Okay, please be here, Moon Pearl. Please be here. Please be right here on the front porch. Uh-huh. I do have the lamp, so I can do the whole dungeon, and I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Pearl. Pearl. Uh-huh. Do you know where it is? A unique item requires a bomb. Well, that's good to know. Oh my god. I said in the last randomizer stream that I like it when seeds are mean to me. So, I like this. I like this in a very, glutton for being punished kind of way. Oh, are you... Man. Okay, we just do the bat, and then we do Aghanim. That's really my only choice. The bat never has anything. This is just, I don't know I don't know Super Metroid, unfortunately, so... Just Link to the Past. Maybe I'll learn it someday. I do rather enjoy the cast randomizer. I kind of wish there was a Zelda-only version of it, but I can understand why there isn't. Like, it's probably more difficult to implement than one would think. Please, Kami-sama, please. I stole too many Lucky Charms. Okay. We don't have to fight Aghanim. That's the good news. Thieves Town as a pendant. What should I do? I think I will check, I'll check around Skullwoods. I feel like doing that right now. Okay. Usually when it's just not a key or anything, I come back later with the cane if I can find it. This is Patia from Dragalia Lost. You can see her in the upper right there. She's cool. She is a very, very stoic battle commander. Except, like, oh. Right, kill this guy first. Good thing I have armor. Well, speaking of the devil. Hopefully I can get to it. This controller has problems with upper left and upper right diagonals, which I kind of need to do here now. Okay. Of the devil. There we go. What? I swear I pressed the button. Always nice to have the glitch maker, as I call it. I still need to play that. I got it in my library. Among so many things I need to play. I think most of all I need to get back on La Mulana. And I'll do that soon. I can't wait too much longer. Don't want to forget all the clues I found in that game. We can do Eastern Palace, actually. I was going to go back to Thieves Town, but I guess not. We'll do that instead. You know, Catfish is fine. He probably doesn't have anything. We'll go to Pyramid first. I'm gonna get it. I shouldn't have gotten it. I have red armor. What am I thinking? I am on the fence about Tomodachi. I think honestly, I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty good just watching other streamers play it, to be honest. I got some ideas of what I'd want to do with it, but ultimately, I don't know if I'd have the energy to actually do it. I've been really enjoying Holly's stream, because, like, the approach she takes, like, everybody, understandably, and there's nothing wrong, and I say this, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but everybody wants to, you know, put their favorite fictional characters in OCs. My goodness, why did you do that? You never do that. You never throw a spear in that direction like that. You never do that. It's the first time you've ever done that. But, like, Holly's approach of just making completely original characters that are all insane misfits has just been super... It's been a great way to... great way to go to bed every night, watching her gain. Getting to adventures. Romance. All of it. I think I'm okay just doing that. Marshmallow the worst. Nice. It's a cool approach. I could just ram, but I want to read this. Okay. How did I miss? Ah, Jesus Christ. I just don't have my head in the game today. Ooh, from Utopia. Like, probably what I would do is use a lot of the webcomic characters I've created over the years as my OCs. So no like licensed characters or anything like that. And then like any VTuber who would have me. And of course, Digsaw. Basically just surround Digsaw with all my lady OCs and watch them all fall in love with him. That seems like a fun way to do it. But I don't know, it would just be so much work. I should probably just draw comics instead. Key. I'm gonna get this heart. How many items do I have left? 4? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd have to include Bubsy too, huh? The Bubster. I mean, we've all seen how he looks in 4D. Not bad. Kind of another game I'm kind of on a fence on. Like, do I want to buy it, or do I just want to watch streamers play it? Damn. So at this point, I need the flute and whatever... Oh, there's plenty of things I still need. Feels like I got every item in the game already, but no. I need flute, I need Quake... I need whatever Misery Mire needs. And I need the Fire Rod. Okay. I know the optimal way to do it, and I just keep missing. All right. All right, not bad. I got plenty of arrows, right? Well, not as many as I wish I had. But plenty. Here, I'll kill these guys too. Oh, that was a mistake. That's right, come at me. Whew, not a great pattern by him. Alright, I got a hook shot out of that. Pretty sweet. Too bad the Swamp Palace is a pendant dungeon. I'm actually not sure where to go next. I could be a rascal and go after the Eastern Palace pendant, but I won't do that this time. Like, what are the odds of me getting something from that twice in 2 streams, right? Almost nothing, probably. I'm gonna go back to Death Mountain. Okay. After this, I guess Hype Cave. I don't know what's on Lake Hylia Island. Death Mountain was a poor choice. Alright. No, I do know it's on Lake Hylia Island. I saw it. It was nothing. I hopefully won't have to kill Blind in this run. He has a pendant. But we'll see. Will you get away from there, please? Alright. Nice. Well, I'll take the sword. Absolutely. Not very unlikely. They're probably going to want me to actually do, like, Swamp Palace or something, but we'll do, we'll go through Thieves' Town. Can't access any other dungeons except 2 of the optional ones, unfortunately. Thank you for the follow! Ooh! Is this even... Yeah. You know what? I'm fine without that. I'm gonna be bold and save me, like, the second. I'm not gonna touch that either. So there. So let's see, I need... Fire Rod. Quake. Probably one other magic. Nice. How many green rupees are there anyway? Thought I already found all the green rupees. Apparently there are 1,000,000. We'll come back to you later, chest. Now that I've got the whistle, I can actually check and see what Misery Mire needs. Okay. But instead, I will do Skull Woods. I got everything, I just need to find the magic now. Ooh, I wonder where it is. Don't forget the bird. Right. I did in fact forget the bird. Let's not, let's not completely forget it. Let's only sort of forget it. Ah! Why'd I do that? Why did I do that? I don't want to take a hit, honestly. I did anyway. It's fine. Could have been better. That's one item. Okay, don't forget the bird. The bird, the bird. Don't you know about the bird? That was a pretty funny Family Guy joke, in my opinion. I think it was one of the better Family Guy funny moments. Wow, I don't have a key. How do I not have a key? Did I not check that chest? Uh-oh. I didn't check that chest, did I? I just wasn't thinking. I was too busy thinking of the bird. Well, now that I'm here, let's just do it this way. I'm not thinking very well. I am making some silly mistakes now. Maybe the item will be here. It was, and it's nothing. Hopefully I get a key from this chest. Otherwise I might have to wait a little while before I get the bird. Alright, well. That's what I get. It didn't take that long to get back. Okay, I'll pick up that blue chest later. We'll go to Misery Mire now. Oh, I got the fire rod so I can do Ice Palace. But yeah, let's check what Misery Mire needs. It would be good to know if I do in fact need 2 magics or just the 1. I can do Desert Palace too, might as well. Ah, dang. Aw, dang. What? I pressed up. I want it to be known. I think I would have found one of the magics by now. Okay. I asked, and they gave it to me. Sometimes that's all you have to do. Not the magic I need right here, but whatever, you know, I'm not going to be picky. Whoops. Oh! I can't believe I was able to do that. Neat. Okay, I gotta fight this guy with the fire rod. I'm not that good at it. Oh, I meant to do this. Okay. Well, I got one of them quickly. Alright, that's fine. I'll take that. I pressed the button one too many times. I do not want to be here. I can do Death Mountain too. Because I just got Quake. Alright, this might be good. Let's just hope it doesn't take too long to find, what was it, Bamos? Maybe I'll find it right now. It'd make the boss easier. I'm going to leave the switch unpushed. There will be no pushing of the switch today. Ah! Really? Damn. I'm doing this too fast. There we go. I need to collect myself and get my bearings and just calm down a bit. What am I doing? I'm being silly. Dang. Gotta check that room. The T. Gotta check the T. I played a recent seed where the hammer was in this T room. No kidding. I didn't finish the seed. I was tired of looking for the hammer and I noped out of it, and then I looked at the spoilers. And it told me the hammer was here. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't finish that seed. You know, I'm good. That's fine. If I had streamed it, I would have played it out. I always play out my streams on stream, so like no matter how terrible they are to me, I'll finish them. So I'm kind of glad I wasn't streaming that one, to be honest. It would have been very entertaining. Everyone watching me cry. There were no items in the Ice Palace. Not that there's really any items left to get except the one that I need. Okay. Yeah, I guess Death Mountain is the place to go now. Hope beyond hope that Bombos is there. Oh, let's see. I keep saying Death Mountain when I mean Turtle Rock. I mean, that's where Turtle Rock is, of course, so I'm not wrong. Oh boy. I love it when that happens. There's really nothing I can do but wait. Please go anywhere else. Thank you. All right. Bombos being here will probably save this from being like a 2-hour-long seed. We'll see. We'll see if I get that kind of luck. There are 5 items, and then there's the one on the cliff side. Wow. If only I didn't have items to look for here. If only I was in go mode. That would have been perfect. That's one. So if I don't have luck here, what are my options? Oh. First thing I should do is Spike Cave. Then I guess I'll just do Swamp Palace. I feel like that would be better than going to the Catfish or something. Dang. This technically could be a pedestal seed. Well, I don't know what technically about it. This totally could be a pedestal seed if it wanted to. Where is that hammer? Okay. Never mind, we're in go mode. Hooray! This should be a pretty good time, considering how I could have played better. I always say that. I need to stop saying things like that. It sounds like I'm fishing for sympathy. I'm not really. I'm really just being. I play a lot of seeds. I like to be like, oh, I gotta be perfect on everything. But I don't have to be. I want to see those 130s. This probably won't be a 130 something, I don't think. Gotta watch my health. Do I need to do... I do need to do mirror. Ah, shit. Huh. With 6 hearts. I do have the cape. Ah, Jesus Christ. Great start. What? Okay. Because I'm playing like an idiot, I'm gonna bomb this wall. We'll just take a death and get that health refill while I'm at this. Seems like the thing to do at this point. Yeah. Such a violent seed. So many deaths on this one. Damn it. All right. Wrong way. Glad I got the red sword here. Whoa. Bam. Alright, we got to go... What's left? Is it just Misery Mire? I believe that is the case. Yeah, okay. Let us all hope for a God Mire. I am on the rock. I'm one of those rando players that tends to not have a timer running during the game, so I don't know for sure what I got until it tells me the in-game time at the end. Did I really forget to... Hold on. I'm expecting 140x in this as a time. We'll see. It was a pretty scary seed for the most part, but pretty nice on the whole. No Godmire. Oh well. Surely it won't be in cutscene chest. Nice! I'll take that. I did it too early. Oh, that would have been so good if I did it like a frame later. Night fusion. Rest well. All right, those of you in the audience who wish to take part in a guessing game, enter a number between 1 and 22 right now. We'll see where that master key is. I'm going to guess number 20. Rocks. Those enemies never return again until A Link Between Worlds, and I think they're a bit nicer in that game if I am not mistaken. Okay. Can't check the right. I don't like not being able to check the right. That's 3. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. That was 7? I think. Am I right? Seven's a good number. It's the funny fighting game community number. Everyone likes to punch you out and yell 7. All right. I should be doing this. Oh shit, my sword hit him. Okay. Ah. Dang it. All right. That's fine. You are off by 4, Penny. I'm sorry. Good guess, though. It's always complete luck if I miss those traps. Ah! I had him. There we go. Gotta wait for him to burn, though. Okay. Booyah! Man! I hate to blame the 8-bit dough sometimes. Like, it's not always the 8-bit dough's fault, but that time it absolutely was. Alright, at least I got that room. You did win by Price is Right rules, that's true. Closest without going over. Oop. Wait a minute. The wall's open. It glitched there. That happens sometimes. It's very weird when it happens. But it happens sometimes. Hell yeah. Am I on fire right now? Is fire happening? No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That happened, so I guess not. It's fine, though. All right. Okay. Shouldn't be too tough a Ganon. Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Lots of followers today. Thank you all so much. I do randos most weekends. It seems to be a thing streamers like to do. And then I usually like stream once a week other than that. I'm not a very frequent streamer at the moment. That might change, who knows. I think about it every time, like, do I want to stream a little more professionally, as it were? Right now I kind of consider myself more like a streamer slash VTuber fangirl that streams herself sometimes. But who knows? I do need to find a way to make, you know, a little more money. Ah, they were here somewhere, huh? Actually, we'll do this. And then... There we go. Shit. Not the best start. Alright, pretty good. Let's see what the time is. Just kind of stands there for a bit. 1:37:21. Hell, I'll take that. I was sure it'd be over 1:40. Well, that just happened. The game was pretty nice to me toward the end. That Bombo spell could have been anywhere. It was in Turtle Rock Big Chest. That's right, right? Yeah, I was pretty happy to see that, I gotta say. Alright, thank you all for watching my stream tonight. Looks like we might, let's see. You know, I haven't rated the Juker in a while. He's playing some marvelous games. Which is to say, for the Freddy Fish series. If y'all are in the mood for some edutainment, and I think I am, we'll head on over. I was playing recently, and I do want to return to this. God, what was it? Hitomi-chan, I think was her name? Game about cooking that was given away with mayonnaise in Japan back in the day for the Super NES. I played a bit of that last week on my variety stream, and it's a game I want to return to here because I actually had a really much better time than I thought I would. Parsing through the Japanese text and figuring out what I needed to do and actually doing okay at it. I needed some help, and there were cool people in chat to help me, but like I found my way through that untranslated game pretty good, and I would like to do more of it. But yeah, Freddy Fish got me thinking about that because the game reminded me a lot of a Marvelous game, where you click on things and cute stuff happens, and then eventually you find what you need. And then so it's basically like a Freddy Fish game combined with like a Cooking Mama game, but the cooking parts are pretty easy, thank goodness. Because if they weren't easy, then the language barrier would have gotten my ass for sure. But yeah, sometime this week I would love to get back to that. I would also love to get back to Marvelous. That was also a game streamed during the variety stream. A very obscure to us Super NES game that never came out officially in America, and because it was like released at in 1996 is when the game came out. Nintendo just wasn't bringing games over here. They were too busy working on that Nintendo 64, so we missed out on this and that. But that was a fun little game. A lot of people, we don't know for sure, but a lot of people think it's made in a Link to the Past engine because the sprites are pretty similar, and there's like similar moves here and there. There's like a dash move and stuff like that. And it's interesting because it's like an adventure game, kind of like Link to the Past, but with no combat, basically. So you're just kind of figuring out puzzles. I got stuck on one in that stream, and it turns out it wasn't a puzzle I was stuck on. I was doing something kind of stupid, and I figured it out eventually. So we'll get back to that, and we'll move on past the part where I kind of lost my mind and move on with that game. And then finally, probably the next thing I should stream is La Mulana. So look forward to that. Ooh, the Vanilla Master Sword. You don't see that often. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop off and let this ending play out, and then we'll go visit the Juker. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a great night. Thanks for the follow. First sword was 30 minutes in. Six deaths. Bloody seed. Bloody, bloody seed. Yeah. See y'all later. Have a great night, y'all.